fans, welcome to another edition of the Valpo Coaches Show. Joining me today for a season preview, Crusader women's basketball head coach Tracey Dorow. Tracey, nice to have you with me today.
Thanks, Aaron.
How have your first few months at Valpo been? You got hired back in the spring. You kind of had the summer to get to know the players that were here and figure out what you were doing with your staff, and then having everyone on campus starting in August. How has it all come together leading up to the start of the season?
It's really been an exciting time to be at Valpo. The players here have welcomed me. They've come in very energetic, very enthusiastic. The people around me, the other coaches, have really helped out as far as me making the transition into Valparaiso, and I really have enjoyed my time here already.
We look at what your team's comprised of. You have 9 players coming back from last year's team, brought in 4 newcomers. How's it been going these first few weeks of practice, meshing that group of newcomers in with the group of 9 players who've known each other, played with each other for a year or two already?
The freshmen have done an outstanding job of coming in and being ready to play. They have worked extremely hard and they're raising the bar. The upperclassmen are expecting a lot out of them. They've told them that they expect them to achieve certain results, and the freshmen have really stepped their games up. They work hard in the weight room, they work hard on the track, and they are working very hard on the basketball court. The upperclassmen have set the tone in as far as running sprints and running drills. They don't know what to expect from me, so it's all new to everybody. It's like they're all freshmen again. But it's been really fun to watch them grow and develop and learn all the things that I'm trying to teach them together.
As a new coach here, I know fans kind of want to know what to expect from you. What do you look for your teams to bring to the floor, style of play, both on the offensive end and on the defensive end?
Our style of play is going to be exciting this year. We are definitely looking to push the transition. We need to do that by getting stops on the defensive end, rebound the ball, and get out and run. And it's going to be a lot more exciting to watch us play this year than in the past, because I think that this group is very talented and very eager to run the floor and score more points. And so we're definitely looking to put points on the board. At the same time, we hope to continue the defensive tradition that has been started at Valpo, and we want to be able to stop people and give people fits on the defensive end.
Coming into this season, what are your expectations for your team this year? What do you want to see out of them on the court, in the classroom, in the community?
Well, the Valpo mission is be champions on the court, in the classroom, and in the community, and I feel like we're starting to do that already. I know that we were picked last, and that does not concern me. I know that we're going to be the underdog in every single game, and I think that's exciting, actually. I expect us to definitely make waves this season and definitely finish in the top of the Horizon League. We want to push ourselves to be the best we can be and make sure that we're out there competing night in and night out, and I think we're going to surprise a lot of people, except ourselves, because our expectations are extremely high. Our biggest focus is to be the best we can be every time we step on the floor and everywhere we go in the classroom and out in the community.
Looking at your non-league schedule, you've got a number of challenging games in there. You open up the season at home at the Arc. You got Indiana to come here, so a nice treat for the home regular season opener for Crusader fans. But you look at some of the games on the road and some big challenges. Obviously, Duke's the one that stands out, perennial top 10 team. Also, you're playing at Louisville, at Michigan. What was your thinking behind comprising this kind of non-conference schedule coming in your first year as head coach of the program?
It's always been my philosophy to have our players have an experience where they are able to play teams from other regions and top teams from across the country. And so I felt like it's a very important piece for us to be able to do that, and obviously not do it too often, but we're going to get out there and we want to go play a team like Duke, so we know what it's going to take so that we can compete at a higher level. Green Bay is going to be very similar to that, so we want to make sure that we're prepared for a team like Green Bay who's in our conference. Michigan and Indiana, obviously Big Ten schools, they're going to be really tough competitors, and it gives us that experience. It also helps us in the recruiting process, knowing that we are going to compete against some bigger schools, and it's going to be very challenging, but we do get to compete at a national level. And then Louisville obviously has been traditionally very good, and we are excited about having a 3-year deal with them as well.
We've talked a little about your team, but how about yourself? How will you draw on your experiences from Ferris State, going to a number of postseason tournaments there? How are you going to draw on that to make yourself a successful coach here at Valpo and make the program into a winning program?
You know, Valpo's got a rich tradition and a good history of championships, and I just hope to help continue that. You know, at Ferris State we had some very good teams, and a lot of that just boils down to the chemistry of the players and the coaches and the trust level between the both sides. And we just want to make sure that we are earning the players' trust, helping them trust each other and bring out their potential so that they're playing at the best level that they could possibly play at. And as far as our tradition at Ferris and the way that we were able to win championships and go to the NCAA tournament, you know, I know what it takes to be there. I know my assistants and my staff knows what it takes to be there, and we expect that out of our players. We want them to really enjoy their experience here and be able to play in the NCAA tournament and play in the postseason and do well.
Well, thank you for joining me here today, Coach Dorow. Look forward to a season of exciting Crusader women's basketball. Fans can catch the Crusader women's team for the first time Monday, November 5th. The Crusaders host Holy Cross in exhibition action here at the Arc. And as I mentioned earlier, regular season opens up Friday, November 9th against Indiana. For tickets, you can visit valpoathletics.com/tickets or call 1-877-MY-VU-TICKS. You can follow the team on social media all season long online. Follow the team on Twitter @ValpoWBB or like the team on Facebook by searching for Valpo Women's Basketball. Until next time, this has been the Valpo Coaches Show. Go Crusaders.